Hi, I'm Libby Gibson. I'm a Professor of Energy Materials at Newcastle University, and I'm here as the academic PI for the Northern Net Zero Place-Based Impact Accelerator. There are various different research groups that are developing technologies that have practical use in the real world. But it's not obvious, it's not part of your training as an academic to know how to translate an idea through to action. So you need to be able to deliver these in partnership with people. That might be in the private sector or the public sector, but you need different expertise to enable you to get through to the people that in the end are going to be the customers or the users.
So I'm Ian Head, I'm Professor of Environmental Microbiology at Newcastle University. But there was a recognition a little while back that there's a huge amount of talent and technical capability and innovative capability in the regions. And as a consequence, we put together a consortium of the 5 Northeast universities and the University of Hull to deliver some research and innovation which would help grow the green economy in the region.
So you need all of that expertise around a project to be able to understand what's needed and to make sure that your ideas are actually grounded in real life use.
I'd say historically, the regional universities and regional industry probably didn't really work as well together as it might do. And so part of the reason for putting together the Northern Net Zero Accelerator was to try and coordinate some of the activities and the complementary expertise from across the universities and hook that up.
My name is Carl Samuel and I'm the project manager of the Northern Net Zero Accelerator here at Newcastle University. My main role is effectively a facilitator. I facilitate the communications between Newcastle as well as the other 5 universities. And I think it's one of the first times in my memory where you have a collaboration between all of these universities to achieve something that has not been done collectively before.
So what the programme does is essentially a range of funding streams that allow university academics working with industry partners to come up with projects which will help translate the more fundamental basic research from the universities and apply that to solve some of the problems that the industry partners might have.
At the end of this project, there might be product, it might be an actual prototype that you could then take to an investor and say, this is how this works. Can you give me some investment to take it to the next level and trial it with a customer? Or it might be something that you might want to license to a larger company. And by actually knowing already some of the information about what that company needs, you'll know who to approach and how to approach them. So we have an example from a Newcastle academic that wanted to develop a new approach to an underwater glider. And this is important for all of the opportunities that we have in offshore renewables in the region. So they wanted to prototype and test it, and the money enabled them to work with a regional SME to do that testing. And now they've been successful in going and getting further funding, and they're due to spin out that into a company this year.
We've also been looking at the societal aspects of net zero as well. So, for example, we had a project looking at the acceptance of district heating systems which are heated with hot water from former mine workings, for example.
There is something really valuable about having the research organisations being anchors within the innovation ecosystem, so that you know very well your civic partners, you know very well the skills that you're bringing along, and you know very well the challenges and opportunities within the region.
The pace at which we have to realize decarbonisation regionally is so great that there's a lot to do, both from the technological readiness level to the societal readiness level. So there are many pieces of a puzzle that needs to be defined and fit together.
So as a scientist, I want to always think about the technology, but my colleagues elsewhere in the university think about what's the impact of that technology on people. And so by bringing together the council that really understands the community, and then us that really understand the technology, and then the colleagues around that really understand how we can evaluate technology and create business models that work, and only with that, really understanding all of that in place within the ecosystem can you really deliver.
Here you have the potential for the jobs to grow here, the benefits to stay within the region, and therefore it's unlimited where the benefits are concerned.
We're also just about to launch a programme about people essentially. It's about how to train our researchers to be better equipped to translate their research into application and teach them entrepreneurial skills as well.
For all of us, it's very rewarding when we can see the ideas that we've all come across together and created a solution to a problem really have impact. We're now working towards how we can do that in terms of heating, and then we will move forward again in how we can do that in terms of behaviour change around waste management. So all things that are really embedded in really important local problems that we have technology solutions for, but we need to use all of the expertise within the university to be able to make a real impact.